Alright, no crap, we're jumping right into this. Tips for starting a new YouTube channel. I'm not going to give like professional tips, alright? This is for new YouTube channels. That's what I am, a new small YouTube channel. Just quick thing before I jump into this, I don't want to like be that YouTuber that just wastes a bunch of time. I just want to say this so I can validate what I have to say. All of these tips I have learned for myself and they work currently. So I just want to say that this is from experience. I knew nothing when I started, and now I know stuff. So let's do this. So my first tip for starting a new YouTube channel: stick to a certain topic. So if you guys don't know, my main video game that I do, I'm a gaming channel, is Pixelgun 3D. A lot of people in the Pixelgun 3D community will put their YouTube name and then put PG3D after. For example, Hermes is a YouTuber in the Pixelgun 3D community. His name used to be Hermes PG3D. However, I think that he quickly realized that limits him to only Pixelgun videos. However, me being Mint Gaming, people see that I am a gaming channel. It does not just limit my videos to Pixelgun videos, but at the same time, it is limited to the category of gaming. So, yeah, if that makes any sense to you. So it's keeping a specific category and topic for my channel so people always know what to expect, but at the same time, it's not so specific that I can only make videos on Pixelgun, and so if I get bored of Pixelgun, then I'm just screwed. Or if Pixelgun dies, then I'm just screwed. I can always move on to Minecraft or Terraria, which I wish I could do. I'm really trying. But yeah, that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm just saying, stick to a certain topic so that way you're consistent and viewers know what to expect when you upload a video. Speaking of consistency, that is my next tip. Be consistent when uploading videos. So you don't have to upload every day. You don't have to upload every other day. I try to do every other day. However, that's not always the case. Consistency is key, because that causes anticipation in viewers. One of my favorite YouTubers, Mr. Nightmare, he does horror stories. He's really consistent about uploading weekly. So, I mean, by the time a week rolls around, I'm like, oh, we get a Mr. Nightmare video soon. I can't wait to see it. And then I'm looking for that notification. And then when I get it, I'm like, yes, Mr. Nightmare video. So that creates like this hype in your viewers. So like with C-Day, when he uploaded, it was like monthly. So like a month would roll around and we're like, when's the new C-Day video coming out? And then 2 years came by and we're like, crap. But yeah, that's kind of the point. It's just like it builds up anticipation in viewers, and it actually helps people to come back because then they know what to expect from you guys. So being consistent is a good way to get views. I noticed that when I stopped being consistent, my views started to go down. However, once I got back into my rhythm, views started to go back up. Probably one of the most important tips I can give you guys is actually something I think a lot of people don't know about, and that I really hope that I did this on my own. I did this so long ago that I don't actually even remember if this is my own thing, but I'm pretty sure it was, because I know that when I did it, my channel took off. So if you guys don't know, I think it was my third or fourth video is currently my most popular video, and here's why. What I did, if you guys don't know, is I'm a Pixelgun YouTuber. I just had to say that. What I did is I made my history, my search history, blank. Didn't use it once. I turned it off as soon as I got my channel. No search history, no watch history at all. Blank. That way, when you search something on YouTube, you get the raw recommendations, if that makes sense. So since I am a Pixelgun YouTuber, if I type in Pixelgun onto the search bar, as you guys can see, there's a whole list of recommendations that come up. Pixelgun 3D, Pixelgun 3D Tower Defense, Pixelgun 3D Promo Codes. At the time of me making my most popular video, the top search recommendation was Pixelgun 3D free gems. And I had just won a 4,000 gem giveaway and gotten free gems. So what I did was I was like, okay, so if it's recommending me this video, I need to make that video. So what I did was I was like, okay, here's how you get free 4,000 gems in Pixelgun 3D. Boom! 50,000 views. And my channel, oh, there's my doggy. There's my doggy. Anyways, my channel went from like under 100 subscribers to 300 subscribers in like my first month of YouTube. I'm pretty sure. That could be wrong, but my point is like I was able to build an audience almost instantly just based off of like searching things, recommendations. However, let me just say this, guys, it's important to build a really good reputation. So that's my next tip. Build a good reputation so people actually like you, I guess, if that makes sense. Because if you guys just go with that first search button and your content has nothing to do with that and it's very clickbait, people are never going to come back to your channel, especially if you're a smaller one. So my channel, I mean, I'll be honest guys, that video is a bit more clickbaity than my other ones. However, at the same time, it's true. I taught you guys how to get 4,000 gems, and I found out that a lot of people didn't know about the Pixel Gun Discord server. They were like, oh, wait, this actually helps. And they have done giveaways since then where they've given out free gems. It wasn't a lie. I mean, it was kind of clickbait. However, clickbait has a reputation of being a lie. This was not a lie, but at the same time, it was kind of clickbait. But so at the same time, I don't have this bad reputation for creating bad content in my community because it was honest content. So, that's another thing. Just maintain a good reputation at creating honest content to keep viewers engaged and liking you. My next tip, and probably the most important tip I can give you guys, is to not treat YouTube like a job. That was one of the biggest mistakes that I made. I was trying to grind to figure out how the algorithm worked because I just wanted views. Big mistake. I got burnt out quick. I just treat it like a hobby, okay? That is how you're going to be successful, because here's the thing, guys. You will not be able to use YouTube as a job when you are at my stage. I have 17,000 subscribers right now. I make about $200 a month. That's not a lot, not enough to live off of. It's a good hobby to have. I love doing video games. That's what I video. And by the way, guys, you can do any content you want. Any content. The point is just video your hobbies, have fun when doing it, and then one day you'll be big enough to make enough money to live off of it. However, what you guys will notice is it usually takes up to almost 1 million subscribers to actually have a good solid income. Now, let me just say, that goal is 100% achievable by everyone, okay? It does not take that, I mean, it does take hard work, but it's not like impossible to do for anyone. You see like kids who are 8 years old with 1 million subscribers, and then you see 40-year-old people who like have lived their lives with millions of subscribers, and it's kind of awakening. Like, anyone can do this. You just have to have the motivation and the skill to do it. And yes, YouTube does take a little bit of skill, so I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about the algorithm. So my next tip is that watch time is the way to go. Basically, longer videos have a higher chance of giving you watch time, and also, when you're monetized, more revenue. I talk about this in my Why You Should Start a YouTube Channel video. I'll put that up here on the thingy bobber, whatever, the icon. Basically, longer videos give you more money because there's more ads that play, and also you can get more watch time. However, it's important to create a system where viewers stay engaged, because if you have like an hour-long video but people only stay for like 2 minutes of the video, that will actually hurt your stats. Because here's what I found out: if people stay engaged for longer parts of the video, then YouTube is more likely to recommend that to the next audience, because they get more money, you get more money, so they just want to recommend it more and more. So it's important to keep viewers engaged, and this goes for any length of video. If you have a 1 minute long video and people stay for the whole 1 minute, YouTube is more likely to show this. This is why you see like short clips with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, because people, they click on it and they're entertained for that whole 1 minute, because YouTube's just like, oh, people really like this, let's throw this to the next person and maybe they'll like it too. So if you're only getting 1 minute of watch time for an hour-long video, YouTube's like, oh, this YouTuber did not keep their viewers engaged, so people just clicked off right away. Yeah, I think that the good way to go is to try and keep, Mr. Beast says to try and keep people engaged for 75% of their video. I'm not doing that. I'll be honest, it's not nearly that long. However, it's definitely way better than it used to be. I'll just say that. So for like a 12-minute video, I'd recommend to try and keep a lot of your audience engaged for 4 minutes of that video. I think that that's a good way to keep continuously building your YouTube channel. However, again, you guys just kind of have to find what works for you. My next tip is to be brandable. This is kind of something that I guess is more personalized. For me, I decided to go with a brandable name, Mint Gaming. Mints are a very easy way to brand if I want to create merch in the future, or like just good looking merch, stuff that people anywhere could wear. Mint is a very brandable thing. So a lot of people, they like have these obscure names that don't really make sense, and so if they want to create merch, it has to be specific to them, which that's totally cool. It works for them. I'll be honest. I mean, they know more than I do because they're more successful than I am. But I'm just saying, if you're brandable, it allows for people to like actually I don't know, it just kind of like creates images in their mind, if that makes sense. By the way, I didn't just go with Mint just for the branding part of it. That was actually like my gamer name for like a year and a half, 2 years prior to me making my YouTube channel. I won't go into the whole story about that, but basically being brandable is a good way to like just create a merch line down the line. Of course, that's my plan in the near future, but at the time I don't actually have one. But again, being brandable allows for a lot more options, if that makes sense. My next tip, of course, is a very generic one. Create content that gives you uniqueness. So for example, in the pixel gun community, what I found is a lot of YouTubers, they don't do a lot of commentary. They just have quick text-to-speech videos on reviews and stuff like that. However, what I do is I give verbal reviews, sometimes even face cam reviews, which, by the way, it's me, Echo Soldier, and Lelo that use face cams. 3 people. That already gives people like a whole reason to watch me. I use a face cam sometimes. That's a whole reason to watch me, basically. So being unique is literally just giving people something to characterize you by. Like, I have a voice. Listen to me. I like to tell stories when I make videos. I make pixel gun videos, I tell stories. I use a face cam. I use a voice. All those things. There are some Twitch streamers who are famous for like dressing a certain way. Like the Doc. Is that just his name? The Doc, that streamer, the Twitch streamer? I just call him Doc. I don't know if he has an actual name. Crap. It's not just Doc. You guys know who I'm talking about, though. He has like the black mullet and the glasses. That he has like this suit that he wears every stream. That's like his character. It's his character. Like, so people watch him because that's unique. A lot of people are like that. They like dress up, they have fun, they do their own thing. So they have like this unique thing that viewers are like, oh, no one else can do this, so I'm gonna watch this dude. So next up are some tips for editing. So you do not have to have a computer to do all this work. I, up until about a few months ago, have done all my YouTube on my phone. I do editing on, I used to do Vlogstar, however, now I'm kind of more leaning towards CapCut, which, by the way, both of those are free. Vlogstar, I paid $2, got the watermark removed, and it's really good editing software for a phone. So you can do editing on anything. You just, yeah, I guess you just have to find the software that works for you, put some time into learning how to do it, play around with it. If you guys don't know, I actually was making YouTube videos for about 2 years prior to my YouTube channel, so that I already had some editing experience. Obviously, guys, your content is going to get better and better as you go along. You will get more and more comfortable. So that's the thing. If you don't feel comfortable at the beginning, if you don't feel like you're doing a good job, it's probably because you're not. That's just the hard truth. However, you can't quit, because the more and more you do it, the better you get. The more comfortable you get, the more what's the word? The more natural it feels. There's the word, natural. So you just have to keep at it. Keep doing what you're doing. That was like multiple tips in one, but yeah, whatever. My next tip is to put into it what you want to get out of it. So obviously you could go spend $100,000 on some epic camera equipment and film a movie, and you would blow up because you're the next movie producer. Obviously, I can't afford that, so what I do is I buy a ring light, so I have good lighting, which, by the way, still is not the best. However, it's decent. In fact, maybe I should turn the brightness down. I don't know. I'm not an expert on lighting, but buy a ring light, so I have a good lighting system. This mic, it's alright. It was $70. It's good for gaming. It's good for my purpose use of it, which is to just plug it into my phone and record. It's good enough quality for me. $70 is decent. I bought a $40 mic and it burnt out, so I can't use it anymore. And honestly, guys, I don't want to buy a super high quality mic until I know that I can afford it. However, I'm putting into that what I get out of it. Just certain quality. If you want a better camera, buy a better camera. It's just stuff like that. My next tip is to use keywords and emphasis in your titles and descriptions. Your titles should not take up the whole 100 character limit. I have a really bad habit of doing this, and I found that it doesn't actually really help your views. It's something that I actually like just have a habit of doing, and I need to stop. But filling up that 100 character limit in the title is not the best idea. You want to put some keywords and emphasis in your title, like for example, using your dream loadouts in Pixel Gun 3D. Emphasis on the your and dream loadouts. It gets people's attention, and then that's the whole title. So then you can create a more specific description where you use keywords. Like, I asked you guys for your dream loadouts, and I use them, and those weapons include Ultimatum, Conductor of Souls, Dislike, which are or overpowered weapons that get a lot of searches for Pixel Gun 3D, so then my video gets recommended and yada yada yada. Those are in the description of the video instead of the title. However, what I've recently found out is tag stuffing is not allowed. So basically a lot of YouTubers will like create hashtags. They'll create like 1,000 hashtags in their description. That's not allowed. It does boost your views because people like search for terms and then your video comes up because you have the words in your description. However, it's not allowed. You can of course use tags in your description. However, using like thousands of characters worth of tags is not allowed. I try and limit my tags now to maybe even 20 is too much. I don't even do 20. Maybe it's like 10 keyword tags, if that makes sense. 10 at the most. Basically, using tags, keywords, and emphasis is a good way to kind of like get people's attention, if that makes sense. My final tip for you guys is going to be get involved, okay? So right now, I'm a official content creator with my Pixel Gun community. That's kind of my point. If you guys do Apex, you can become an Apex content creator in their Discord server. If you just like do certain live up to the requirements, I guess, if that makes sense. So once the bigger and bigger you get, then you can start applying for different positions, and then the snowball effects just come in, and they just keep coming in, and like the viewers keep coming. It's all a snowball effect with YouTube. So the more you can get engaged with people, then the more popular you get, okay? I'm very good at keeping engaged with my audience and my viewers, and then also my community. Actually, I'm not really too good about keeping engaged with the community, but my viewers and subscribers specifically, I do a lot of engagement with. So yeah, basically. Alright guys, that's going to end the video there. That was a bit longer. However, I feel like that those are very, very valuable tips that I wish I had known when starting my YouTube video, and they will definitely give you a boost. They gave me a boost, so I hope that that helps you guys. If you found this video helpful, of course, like the video and subscribe. I don't do these videos often, so I actually shouldn't ask you guys to subscribe. That would damage my reputation. However, if for some reason you want to subscribe because you like me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.